Running back Joe Mixon pleading not guilty in court today to charges that he threatened a driver with a gun.
Yeah, so Mixon was in court today to face those aggravated menacing charges that were dropped and then refiled. WLWT News 5's Brian Hamrick was in court for us today when Mixon arrived. Brian, this arraignment was over pretty quickly. What exactly did we learn?
Yeah, Cherie, the whole thing took a total of about 3 minutes. We learned that Mixon will fight these charges and that the legal system might not be what concerns him most. Football's silent count had nothing on Joe Mixon as he left court. Mr. Mixon, what do you think of these charges? Giving us the silent treatment. It comes after his brief court appearance inside.
First case, Joe Mixon.
As the Bengals player known for generating offenses, flanked by his legal defense.
The one charge of aggravated menacing, the plea for Mr. Mixon?
Not guilty.
Mixon is charged with aggravated menacing. It stems from what's been described as a road rage incident January 21st, just outside the stadium. The victim said Mixon threatened her with a gun and told her, "You should be popped in the face. I should shoot you. The police can't get me." The charge is a first-degree misdemeanor. If convicted, it's unlikely he'll see much jail time, but it is likely he will be suspended in the NFL.
Argument is every time that he's not playing, he's losing that paycheck.
Jason Philibom is a former prosecutor. He says the court may take into account the fallout outside the jurisdiction of the court.
A good defense attorney is going to argue, even if convicted, he shouldn't face punishment in the court system because he's facing such a severe punishment in his work life.
Now the test for the man who can elude tacklers on the field to determine what kind of legal moves he might make. Yeah, now Mixon was given a $10,000 unsecured bond. The real question that we didn't find out about today is how is he going to fight these charges? Is he going to say he just wasn't there, that someone else is completely responsible? Or will he say he was justified in some reason for showing that weapon? Or does his defense team have a strategy we haven't heard yet? Reporting live, Brian Hamrick, WLWT News 5.